Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here with a new video. It's been a while since I made a gaming video, so I have shit absolutely everywhere. So I'll try not to miss anything, but first off we'll start up with the new PCB I got. I picked up my first full cave kit. It was a new old stock. So right here you see Ibarra running, and it's a really great game, programmed by Yagawa. And continues the Battle Garega rising ranking system and brutal difficulty, and just the way you have to play. You take what you need and leave the rest if you want to survive, and try to have the least amount of lives possible, to make the game manageable. I'm still trying to master the ranking system. It's pretty hard, but it's a really exciting game. The graphics are great, the sound is awesome, the music is great. And I just love it so much more than the PS2 port. I can't even pick that one up anymore. After playing it, you see like such a huge difference. Just the pixel quality on here, and I mean the sound is actually probably better on the PS2 version, music-wise, because you can hear it a little better. Otherwise, everything else is much better on the board. Here you go. You can take a look at the board running right here. It's a lot smaller than I imagined. I never saw any of the Cave SH3 hardware actually like in front of me, and it's really small. It's a pretty crazy technology. So let's see what else. So like I said, it was a full kit. So it came with this fold-up thingy over here. I have the poster upstairs. I haven't opened it up yet. I need to get a frame for it first. Some artwork here, and the manual. Let's see what other. Picked up a few more boards. I got Giga Wing here. Of course I had it on the Dreamcast already, but I've always wanted the original board. So I got that one, original. It's not Phoenixed or anything. And came with the artworks too. I don't know if it's missing anything, but came with this thing. A little inlay for the control panel. And came with this gigantic poster. I don't even know if you'll be able to see the whole thing, but it's pretty awesome. And also came with this weird thing here. I don't even know what it is, but pretty cool. Cool stuff. Let's see what else. Finally got this in the mail too. Took a while, but this thing's amazing. Really well made, and definitely recommend if Ian is still selling any of these to pick them up, because it's really a work of art. I appreciate him doing that. Let's see. Brave Blade. What the fuck am I saying? I picked this board up a while ago, but I just never made a video on it. It's Rising's last title, and it looks like it runs on some kind of like hardware similar to the PS1 if you play the game. Not my favorite Rising game, but cool nonetheless. It was their swan song and their last shooter that they made. I think they went on to make fighting games after that. Yeah, some cool artwork. Got the control panel here for the joystick. I forgot to show this. This also came with the Ibarra. A little hard to see with the lighting here, but that's the control panel for Ibarra. There we go. A little better to see now. What else? I got some artwork for my Dangun Fever on board. They sell it on eBay. You can get it pretty cheap, but it's pretty cool. Original artwork. It's a great game. Alright, what else? It's been a crazy month for shmuppers. A lot of cool stuff came out. We got the Cave shooting collection right here. This thing was, I think it was pretty limited. I'm pretty sure it's hard to find right now, and if you do, it'll be really expensive. But it comes with a lot of great stuff. Every Cave game almost, except for Ketsui and I guess the 5 PB games. But most of them are in here, all the Mushihime-sama's, Death Smiles, and I already owned all these games, but it's still cool nonetheless. Collector's item. Show you a quick look there. And the regions are the same as what they were originally. If it wasn't region free before, then it's not now. But all the discs have really great artwork. They're fully colored now. Most of the ones I had before were just black and white. But yeah, cool stuff. Also came with a Guanche or Guangi, whatever. but it was just a DLC code, which upset a lot of people, but I wasn't really expecting it to be on a disc. And my Guange code is right there. Don't want to give you that. It also came with a DLC disc with a bunch of that's wrong, that doesn't belong there, but the DLC disc has a bunch of downloadable stuff, themes, and pretty much all the DLC for all the games, including like sound bites and stuff that you would have to pay for normally. So pretty cool, you know. I'm happy with it. Happy I got it when it's still available. It does seem kind of cheaply made though sometimes. And these are just, you know, DVDs that they didn't need anymore, that were overstock, and they threw them in a nice box. I haven't even opened most of this stuff yet. Those are some manuals. And it comes with a bunch of super plays, which is awesome. I've never actually owned any super plays, so pretty cool to have now. And these are pretty expensive actually if you try to buy them one by one. So not a bad deal. I think it was 300 bucks total, maybe like 50 bucks shipping. Got a couple more things in here. So yeah, and this is the manual for pretty much all the games, since they just came like discs only, you know. This is all the manuals for all the cave games in one little nice book. Let's see. And for pre-ordering, this is actually a really nice bonus too. It came with all the soundtracks right here for, you know, all the games that are included in this set. And mine actually broke before it even got to me, but the case is really flimsy, but it's still awesome. I've never owned any of these soundtracks either, except for the ones that came with the games. Oh, there you can hear it snapping right there. And what's his name? Softotakus has a really good video on all this stuff if you want like a better unboxing. I'm just quickly going through it. I think he actually opens every little thing. Sorry guys, I have shit everywhere right now. So let's move on. Sticking with the 360 theme. Got the limited edition of Caladrius, which I barely put any time into yet. It's a horizontal, I guess you call it, scrolling shooter. You need to play in widescreen, but it's a vertical shooter, which is kind of annoying, so I have to change my setup a little bit. But yeah, pretty nice. Comes with this cool looking art book with nice art, but it's pretty lame once you open it up. The cover is the coolest part of it. Nothing really interesting in here, just some, you know, character designs and stuff. It's pretty shitty if you ask me. And I paid like $100 for it. Hopefully the game won't be too bad once I put some more time into it. A Dreamcast game was released, finally, from Red Spot Games. This is the limited edition of Sturmwind right here. And I've actually played this game for a couple of hours, and it's not bad for a Euro shmup. You know, it doesn't have the pop that you would normally find when you kill enemies and like the satisfaction you get from playing a Japanese shooter, but not bad nonetheless. I think it's in the Dreamcast right now, so you won't see it here. This is the game disc right here. The artwork and the craftsmanship of this thing is actually really good. This is a pretty crappy airplane it came with. It's like a child's toy, but it was free, so whatever. Comes with the final score right here. Haven't opened that up yet. And this is like a little guide, kind of like a walkthrough for the first few levels, I guess. Tells you the enemies and stuff. And some pretty cool boss designs, but I just find myself dying a lot without knowing how, you know. But it's really cool to have a Dreamcast game after all these years. And it came with this awesome squid, or whatever you call it. I don't think it's a squid. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but you know what I'm saying. It's a kraken. That's what it's called. Kraken. Okay, what's next? Let's see. Alright, let's go on to the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive. You can see here I got a Vampire Killer or Castlevania Bloodlines running. I've been on a Castlevania kick lately. I've been playing a bunch of games, trying to finish the PC Engine one, which I finally picked up, Rondo of Blood, and I'm just skipping around now. But yeah, here's a little bit of a vampire killer right now. Here's the game right here. It's a pretty rare Genesis game. It's getting really expensive. I guess it's been for years though. I'm really sorry again, this video is just all over the place. Just have a lot to show and not a lot of time, so just throwing it all in one video. Let's see. So I showed you the PC Engine one. Another Genesis reproduction card I picked up, Undead Line, which is another pretty expensive and hard to find game. But you can't go wrong with you know, these repro cards. They play exactly like they normally would, and you can play it on the original hardware. And this is a pretty cool medieval force scrolling shooter. It's really challenging, and I actually like it quite a bit. Not my favorite Castlevania game here, but the only one that the Genesis got, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. Sega Saturn finally picked up Guardian Force, made by Success, or developed by Success, I think. People who brought us the Cotton series, which I'm not a big fan of, but after watching FutureMatts' review of this game again, I decided to give it a shot, and somebody was selling it for $40, which is a really good deal on the Shmups forum, so I picked that up. It's really cool. I won't talk about it too much, but you can watch FutureMatts' review. I could put a link down below. Definitely worth playing. Let's see. A couple of Super Famicom games. Like I said, continuing the Castlevania trend. I got Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Famicom, which is a really great game. I like the whip system where you can have 8-directional whip, and the graphics are great, music is awesome. Really good game. Their Super Famicom game, Gunbare Goemon 4. Never really got into the series before, but my friend recommended this game to me. It has some really crazy mini games and boss battles. Definitely worth playing, and it does have multiplayer, but you'll probably need a walkthrough or a guide to play it. Cool stuff. Let's see. And finally for the Super Famicom, we got some gameplay of the spear right here. This guy's pretty cool. Alright, getting distracted again. This game is a pretty obscure game. It's not rare by any means, but the Fireman, I think it only came out in Japan. The only other Fireman game I've ever played was the one for the Sega Saturn, Burning Rangers. This one's actually more like a actual firefighting game where it's not like futuristic. I mean, fires come alive and stuff, but it's pretty cool. I'd definitely give it a try. It's a unique game. It's only a single player, and it's playable, you know, without being able to read Japanese. Definitely cool shit. I think I got everything over here. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Cave Shooting Collection or anything, just let me know. One last thing to show you. So I totally got rid of my HD TV setup, and I'm using this, I finally found another NEC multi-sync monitor. A little hard to see right here, but it's a multi-sync XM29 Plus. And I have my PS3 running right here with the mini SLG that I picked up. Let me just show you how it looks. It actually looks really nice on here. Give it a second to load here. And I actually like this mini SLG better than the SLG 3000. It's not adjustable, but it looks really nice. Let's see if I can get a quick game going right here. Show you some of these scan lines.
Into the heat of battle, go for it.
It's going to be hard to tell from the video, but the picture quality is just really good. And this monitor is pretty versatile. It can do arcade resolutions all the way up to 1080i, even though it's not a widescreen monitor, but really cool stuff. You can hook up whatever you want to it. So I got the PS3 hooked up. I got the 360. I know you guys can't see anything, but I also have a Saturn and a Dreamcast hooked up down there, but just really hard to see right here. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So thanks for watching, and it's been a little bit of a long video, but I'll catch you next time.